piano. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. My name is Chad Petrove. I use he, him pronouns. I'm a middle-aged, clean-shaven, white male of average height and proportions.
Okay. Good morning. I am Adam Goderman. He, him pronouns. I am also a middle-aged man, white with some facial hair, and a blue jacket and burgundy shirt.
Welcome to Beacon, a radically inclusive religious community that feeds the human spirit and heals the world. If you're joining us virtually, please take a moment to introduce yourselves in the chat. We have a few announcements this Sunday. After the service this morning, our youth will be having a bake sale. Proceeds go towards supporting their needs, such as trips and scholarships. Please enjoy some of those delicious treats and help us raise some moolah. All right. Also this afternoon, we have a concert. Rosina Hill-Jackson will be presenting an afternoon concert here at 3 p.m. Tickets are also available for sale in the lobby after the service if you don't have any. This Friday, April 19th, there is game night at Chancel Avenue School. And next Sunday, April 21st, there is a single 10 a.m. service with programs for PK through 5th grade, followed at 11:30 by a special meeting of the congregation. This is the official announcement, as required by our laws. Childcare is available during the meeting. You may have received the pre-reading for that meeting in your inbox, but hard copies are available from the ushers. Our ushers are holding them up in the back in case you happen to need to get a copy of those, again, after the service. A lot of stuff going on after the service today. And finally, also for sale in the lobby are tickets for Spring Forward, which is coming up on April 27th. It's a great event, wonderful opportunity to help support our congregation. And this year we have a new MC for the event, somebody who's really fantastic and amazing and is going to do a great job. Fingers crossed. It's me.
All right. How do I follow that? As we turn our attention to this sacred hour, we recognize this morning that we gather upon the ancestral lands of the Lenape. We affirm the continued community of the Ramapo-Munsee Lenape and affirm the right to practice sacred rituals and live in safety and peace. Here at Beacon, we have small group programs for all ages. And our senior youth group is self-led by a group of insightful and talented high school students, you will see in the service today. We as youth group advisors serve to guide our senior youth on their journey of youth empowerment. Our senior youth have a unique perspective on the world and all that is happening around them. Today they'll be leading us on a journey to explore the theme of interdependence, where we honor the interdependent web of existence. With reverence for the great web of life and with humility, we acknowledge our place in it. So we invite you to take a deep breath, let it out, and join us on a journey where we explore the theme of interdependence together.
Mic's not on. Hello? Okay. Good morning. I would like to invite you to rise as you are able to join us in singing hymnal 1001, Breaths.
To beings, listen more often to things than to beings. 'Tis the ancestors' breath when the fire's voice is heard. 'Tis the ancestors' breath in the voice of the waters. Those who have died have never left. The dead are not under child. They are with us in our homes. They are with us in this crowd. The dead have a pact with the living. So listen more often to things than to beings. Listen more often to things than to beings. 'Tis the ancestors' breath when the fire's voice is heard. 'Tis the ancestors' breath in the voice of the waters. Sa whoosh, ah whoosh, sa whoosh, ah whoosh, sa.
Good morning. I'm Hannah Shell, pronouns she, her. I am 5'4", white with medium length brown hair and glasses. Our chalice lighting this morning is by Michael DeVernon Boblet, and the chalice is being lit by Phoenix Radzewski. We are not alone. We are this flame, ancient as the stars, new as the vulnerable spark. We are not alone. We are this chalice rimmed by the spiral dance of searching. We are not alone. We are the light soaring, the shadow deepening, the dance between them. We are not alone. We are the heirs of the tribes and their fires, the healers and their circles. We are not alone. We are here. We are here for ourselves. We are here for each other. And we are not alone.
Good morning, beloved. I'm Reverend Robin. My pronouns are she, her. I have the honor of being a part of the lead ministry team here in our community. I am an average height white woman with shorter brown hair, and I'm dressed in a black blazer this morning. I'm delighted today to introduce our first Sunday of a 3-Sunday special plate collection for an organization that Beacon has been partnering with for some time, the New Jersey Environmental Justice Alliance. The New Jersey Environmental Justice Alliance is an exciting organization, of course, because of their vital work for climate justice. They're also an incredibly well-aligned organization with our own values as Unitarian Universalists, affirming the interdependent web of existence while also insisting that any actions for climate justice center the needs of poor and low-income communities and communities of color. It is truly an inclusive movement with collective liberation. The New Jersey Environmental Justice Alliance asks important questions like, if our primary way of seeking climate justice in this state were, for example, solar panels only available to homeowners, what is the impact in our cities? What is the impact on individuals who don't own a home and who are renting? So we partner with the New Jersey Environmental Justice Alliance to truly look for a just climate justice. So I hope that you will be as generous as you're able as we continue with this partnership, supporting their vital work. And if you want to join our climate justice team, which we are re-enlivening, we meet today at 12:30. So you can get a yummy item from the bake sale, supporting our youth, and then head upstairs to room 209 for our climate justice meeting. Thank you so much for your generosity. Our morning offering will now be most gratefully received.
Good morning. My name is Elise, and I am 5 foot white with long blonde hair, and my pronouns are she, her. And today, for our Time for All Ages, we have the Wonder Box. Yay! Does anybody have any guesses about what might be in the Wonder Box today? Just shout them out. A turtle?
Mushroom.
A mushroom? Popcorn? Did I hear popcorn?
Yeah, Dana said popcorn.
Anyone else? Just shout them out.
Magazine.
Interesting.
Okay. Robot.
Strawberry
pie.
rhubarb pie. That's really specific.
Ice cream.
Ice cream. Oh, I wish. Jello?
Okay.
Chalk. Well, does anybody want to come and maybe see what's in the Wonder Box?
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna close. Right there.
Why don't we have Emmett come up? Come on up, Emmett.
that's
Oh,
Come on up.
but there's someone coming down.
Oh.
Right now.
Both come. So then,
Okay.
Yeah, we'll wait.
let's ask John, could we have some traveling music perhaps? John,
Okay.
thank you so much.
In a second, you're gonna get to open the box, okay? But we gotta wait for a bit. You can come up front. Hey, do you wanna stay right here?
Perfect. Oh.
You can start.
You got intercepted.
Okay. Before we open the box, I'm gonna ask for all your names and what grade you're in. So,
My name is Arthur, and I am in 4th grade.
solid.
I am in kindergarten.
Okay, and it says your name is Emmett, right? Very nice. Oh, 4 people, wonderful.
My name is Lynn.
Solid.
My name is Owen, and I'm in 1st grade.
Okay, cool. Okay, do you all want to each grab a corner or something?
Yeah, everyone.
Okay, I'll count down from 3, and then you'll open it, and you'll show everyone what's in it. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. What's in it?
Spider.
Can you pick it up so everyone can see? Ooh. Oh, very cool.
Maybe it's a pink widow.
Yeah, there you go.
Pink widow.
Yeah, can you hold it up really high? There we go.
Wow.
Ooh. Yeah. Oh, well, it does look like a pumpkin, so I can see why you'd think that. You want to put it on top? Okay. And, okay, if any other youth, small children, would like to come and sit while we tell the story about our wonderful spider, you are welcome to come down now while we have more traveling music. Is anyone? Okay.
We can.
Okay. Welcome down. You can come down and sit if you want. Right here, right here. Yeah. No. Okay. All right, is anyone coming? Okay, great.
Yeah.
Yes, we are going to do a story.
And if you're coming to sit in the front, you guys can face us while we tell the story. Okay. All right.
Okay.
So, once there was a very hungry spider who built a web in order to catch some food. But one day, the wind picked up and blew Spider and her web far away. Spider landed in a field far from home and met Shrew, who asked,
Who are you?
I'm hungry, Spider replied, and lost. Who are you?
It looks like I've lost my home, said Shrew.
I have 8 eyes. If you promise not to eat me, I could help you look for a new one.
I won't eat you. I've already had my morning snack, Shrew promised.
So the pair set out with Spider riding on Shrew's back in search of a home for Shrew and food for Spider. But suddenly, as they traveled, it began to rain, and they took shelter in a nearby tree.
The pair got under the tree just in time before a large bolt of lightning struck the ground near the tree.
Kaboom!
While the two were scurrying up into the branches of the tree, they met Bat.
Will you be my friends? Asked Bat. I've always wanted friends, but most animals I meet are scared of me.
Why would they be scared of you? Spider said.
I think it's my fangs, Bat said.
Suddenly, a voice came out of a hole in the tree. Who's there? It said.
I'm hungry, said Spider.
I'm homeless, said Shrew.
I'm wet, said Bat.
Then a little possum poked its head out of the tree. Oh, he said, I'm scared. Have you seen my mother? She left yesterday and hasn't come back.
I wish I could help you find her, but my wings are wet and I can't fly. I'm stuck, Bat said.
We're all going to have to read them all. Job shortage. Just then, Possum had an idea. I could give you a ride.
Oh, said Bat. Could my friends Spider and Shrew come too?
And with that, the group set off, riding on Possum's back and discussing all the things they would do when they had food, a home, were dry, or had their mother.
The four then passed by a farm and heard a droopy voice asking, Who are you?
I'm hungry, replied Spider.
I'm homeless, said Shrew.
I'm wet, responded Bat.
I'm scared, said Possum. Have you seen my mother?
Sitting in a small blue doghouse was an old dog with her head resting on her paws. I'm sorry, I've been too sad to notice much. My puppies are all grown up. They've all moved away.
Possum smiled. Maybe you could be my mom for a little while.
I don't know, said Dog. What does a possum mom do anyway?
Well, we're all going on a journey, so you could carry us, said Possum.
All four of you? Asked Dog.
Yes, please, said Spider, Shrew, Bat, and Possum.
Then Spider turned to Shrew and pointed at the doghouse. I think we found you a new home, too.
Climb on, said Dog, and the three of them all loaded onto her back, while Bat hung upside down off of Dog's tail.
So they set off with the four smaller animals cheering on Dog.
Good job!
Bravo!
Way to go, Possum Mom!
As they passed through a field, they met a tall gray pony standing and grazing.
Who are you? Asked Pony.
I'm hungry, replied Spider.
I'm homeless, said Shrew.
I'm wet, responded Bat.
I'm scared, said Possum.
And I'm sad, said Dog.
But how is that possible, said Pony. You all look like you're having fun.
We are, said everyone.
Are you carrying everyone around? Pony asked Dog. That's the job I used to have before my human got too big to ride on my back.
You could come with us and carry the rest of us if you want and join in on the fun, Dog said.
I would like that. Where should we go first? Asked Pony.
Somewhere for lunch, said Shrew. My friend Spider is hungry.
Here ends our time for all ages. Bye, Spider.
Let's give thanks for all our helpers up here.
My name is Maya Kimmel. My pronouns are she, her. Each week, we light candles of joy and sorrow, candles of thanksgiving, praise, and gratitude. This week, we light a candle for the life of Ross Wagner, father of our youth advisor, Suzanne, whose memorial service was yesterday. We light a candle of concern for the abortion rights laws that have been in upheaval this week in Arizona, where a 160-year-old ban has been reinstated, and a candle of joy for all graduating seniors as their exciting futures unfold. You are invited to come forward to light a candle of joy, concern, sorrow, or gratitude.
And kids can come on downstairs as we go to our small groups.
My name is Henry McCann. I am a 5'8" white male with medium-length brown hair. Today, I will be sharing a reading called The Web of Life by Robert T. Weston. There is a living web that runs through us to all the universe, linking us each with each and through all life, on to the distant stars. Each knows a little corner of the world and lives as if we're his all. We no more see the farther reaches of the threads than we see of the future, yet they're there. Touch but one thread, no matter which, the thoughtful eye may trace to distant lands, its firm continuing strand, yet loose its filaments as they reach out. But find it at last, it coming back to him from whom it led. We move as in a fog, aware of self, but only dimly conscious of the rest, as they are close to us in sight or feeling. New objects loom up for a time, fade in and out. Then, sometimes, as we look on unawares, the fog lifts, and there's the web in shimmering beauty, reaching past all horizons. We catch our breath, stretch out our eager hands, and then in comes the fog again, and we go on. Feeling a little foolish, doubting what we had seen. The hands were right, the web is real. Our folly is that we so soon forget.
Good morning. My name is Izzy San Miguel LaGrue. My pronouns are she, her. I am a short, Mexican, dark-haired girl, and I'm wearing a white shirt and green pants. I'd like to invite you into a simple meditation about interdependence. Find a comfortable position. Close your eyes if that feels comfortable, or soften your gaze if you prefer. Take a few deep breaths, feeling your belly rise and fall with each inhale and exhale. Let go of any tension you feel in your body. Now, imagine yourself as a single leaf on a tree. Feel the wind rustling through you, the sun warming your surface. But remember, you are not alone. You are connected to the other leaves on the branch, to the branches themselves, and to the trunk of the tree. You are all part of the same living organism, relying on each other for support and nourishment. Now, expand your awareness to the entire forest. Feel the roots of the trees intertwining, sharing nutrients and water. Feel the birds singing, the insects buzzing, the animals moving through the undergrowth. You are all part of this ecosystem, each playing a vital role in the health and balance of the whole. Finally, bring your awareness back to yourself. Feel the connection you have to all living things, the interdependence that binds us together. Remember, we are not isolated individuals. We are all part of something much larger, and we need each other to thrive. Take a few more deep breaths, and when you feel ready, gently open your eyes and return to your day.
Please join us in singing hymn 1009, Meditation on Breathing.
When I breathe in, I'll breathe in peace. When I breathe out,
morning. My name is Elias Alderman. I am a plus-sized 5'3", light-skinned Afro-Latino male with short black curly hair. And this is my reflection on interdependence and what it means to me. For a lot of my life, I was dependent. I needed to know I was wanted, whether it would be in romantic relationships or friendships. I was so scared of being abandoned because in a lot of my life, that would happen. People would come, we shoot the breeze, they'd get what they needed out of me, and then leave. Many people used me for my kindness. I always give and give, but have never received in return. While growing up mentally, I've learned that people shouldn't affect me, and that isn't all my relationships. Now being 18, I try to put myself first, whether that is in romantic relationships or friendships. I built up the self-respect I so deeply needed and to finally not let anyone walk all over me. Going into newly found adulthood, more and more people like that will try to enter my life. It is my job to not let that happen. To show that I am more than just a rest stop for anyone's wants and needs. Recently, I met a new friend group. After getting out of 2 horrible ones, I was terrified. I thought it would be the same. I'd be dependent on them, they'd use me, and I'd get hurt again. But that hasn't been the case. We all support each other without looking for anything in return. We are there for each other, good, bad, and nasty times. That's interdependence to me, but that's not all. As you guys know, I was adopted by the Reverend Robin about 4 years ago. I came from the home of an addict. I wasn't cared much in the home, so survival mode was all I truly knew. So coming to the Aldermans, I realized that I was not going to be abandoned or pushed out the minute I turned 18, which was a struggle. I pushed back the thought of help, and I thought I could do it on my own. I still sort of do. But I'm learning that it's okay to rely on family. They allowed me in because they love me. And love and being cared for is still a newly found concept for me, but I'm slowly warming up to the idea of it. So with this coming to a close, I want you all to think of interdependence in your eyes, because now I finally found that interdependence means that when someone comes into your life and they say that they care about you, they care through the thick and thin, through your good moments or your bad moments, and they don't look for anything in return, because they know you will have their back. It's a mutual helping and need from each other. Thank you for your time.
Good morning. My name is Samir, and I am a 17-year-old Indian teenager who is sporting a tropical shirt and khakis, and who is hungry and in dire need of a haircut. Just kidding, my mom feeds me very well. Thanks, Mom. In today's homage to interdependence, I would like to take you on the circuitous, scenic route down the avenues of philosophy and soteriology by briefly exploring what the non-dualist traditions of East Asia have to say about our existence, or as we shall soon see, our coexistence. Since the time of Aristotle, the worldviews of the West have presupposed a dualistic mode of experiencing, that there is an intrinsic being, a me, that partakes in and bears witness to an extrinsic world out there. While by no means new to the West, the possibility of a non-dualistic mode of experiencing, contrary to the dualistic process that monopolizes our lives, has never been able to germinate on Western soil. Nonetheless, the intellectual climes of East Asia have provided arable ground for several non-dualistic traditions to blossom, namely Buddhism, Hinduism, and Taoism. I would humbly submit to you that the philosophical claim of non-duality is the most radical philosophical and religious hypothesis to be waged, and its implications cannot be understated. By definition, the claim of non-duality redefines our understanding of interdependence. In the Buddhist tradition, assertions of insubstantiality and coexistence deduce not just that community is important and that we must work together, but in fact, that we are community and we are each other and we have to work together. This echoes the indigenous Bantu mantra of Ubuntu, which is now co-opted here in the West, I am because we are. but goes yet one step further, even eliminating the because. According to non-duality, I am and the we are equivalences. In other words, I am as we are. According to Buddhism, the doctrine of anatta in Pali, or no self, concludes that there is no self-dependency. In other words, that there are no independent selves operating individually. As the West has globalized, the consequences of clinging to the delusion of self, to the dualism of subject-object, have become all the more apparent in today's world of crisis. Since we maintain a view that we are separate and self-contained individuals operating within an outside world, we allow for the tragedies of war, climate breakdown, inequity, and discrimination in all forms. In other words, I am not just Samir Kurian. I'm male, not female. I'm a US citizen, not Canadian. I'm of Indian ethnicity, not American. And I'm X political party and Y religion and Z personality, and perhaps worst of all, our largest collective delusion of self, of speciesism, says I am human, not animal, not the earth, not a plant, not part of the rest of the biosphere. Or so we're told. You could see how this might cause some friction with the others out there who are different from me. Yes, we're the community of Beacon, but at the end of the day, Dana is Dana and Elise is Elise. Fortunately, the claim of non-duality provides an alternative way of experiencing that could resolve these problems. By recognizing our fundamental interdependence and relinquishing delusions of independence, we can come to be as one another in one great community. By not attaching to the pretense of individuality, we can rediscover the immanency of interbeing. As millions of organizations worldwide are illuminating, such as the New Jersey Environmental Justice Alliance, we can work together, and we have to work together according to non-duality, instead of against one another. In keeping with the non-dual claim, you and I are fundamentally no different, and harming any part of our collective whole damages the totality. Thus, harming you harms me, because non-duality challenges the distinction between you and me. But benefiting you benefits me as well. So next time you find yourself seeking individual benefit, consider how you can redirect your goals to benefit a greater whole. Because maybe you and I are not different after all. And maybe, just maybe, helping you and me and him and her and them and us and all the Earth's beautiful myriad biodiversity might just be the key to unlocking a true, fulfilling happiness. Unfortunately, this brief presentation fails to give the claim of non-duality its due diligence. So if you are inclined to consider a full-fledged philosophical excavation of non-duality, please reference the American Buddhist philosopher and writer, David R. Loy, from whom I've borrowed heavily in this introduction. Thank you.
I'm gonna let you guys all know right now, my vocabulary is not that big, okay? I didn't know what half those words meant, but good job, Sammy. My name is Abby Laney. I am 15 years old. Once again, for like the 8th weekend in a row, I'm wearing 5-inch high heels. Yes, it is a bad idea, and yes, my feet hurt. I am wearing an orange dress, and my hair is in my track meet hairstyle from yesterday. I fell asleep. Today, I want to talk about the beautiful concept of interdependence. We often hear about interdependence and self-reliance, but it is important to remember that we are all connected and rely on each other in countless ways. Let's think about it. From the moment we are born, we depend on others for our basic needs. We rely on our parents or caregivers to provide us with love, care, and nourishment. As we grow, our interdependence expands to include our friends, family, and community. In nature, we see interdependence everywhere. Take a look at a forest ecosystem. For example, each plant, animal, and organism plays a vital role in maintaining the balance and health of the entire ecosystem. The trees provide oxygen, shelter, and food for animals, while animals help disperse seeds and fertilize the soil. It's a delicate dance of the interdependence that sustains life. The same principle applies to our human interactions. We all have unique talents, skills, and perspectives that contribute to the greater whole. When we recognize and embrace our interdependence, we can build stronger communities, support one another, and achieve incredible things together. Interdependence also extends to our emotional well-being. We rely on our loved ones for support, encouragement, and understanding during challenging times. Just as we lean on others, we have the opportunity to be a source of strength and support for those around us. You know, interdependence is a concept that reminds us of the beautiful truth that we are all connected. It's like a tapestry where each thread is essential to the overall design. Just as the threads rely on each other to create a strong and intricate pattern, we rely on one another for support, growth, and fulfillment. In the grand tapestry of life, we see interdependence everywhere we look, from the relationships we have with our family and friends, to the community we are a part of, and even the global connections we share. We are all in this together, and our actions and choices have ripple effects that can reach far beyond what we can imagine. I'm gonna tell you guys to think about it one more time. Think about it. When we collaborate, when we lend a helping hand, when we support and uplift one another, amazing things happen. We create a sense of unity, understanding, and compassion that can transform lives and make the world a better place. But interdependence isn't just about what we can receive from others. It's also about what we can give. Each of us has unique talents, skills, and perspectives. When we share these gifts to the world, we contribute to the collective tapestry in a way that no one else can. So, let's embrace our interdependence. Let's cherish the connections we have with one another and recognize that profound impact we can make when we come together. Let's be mindful of how our choices and actions affect those around us and strive to create a positive and supportive environment for all. Let's cultivate a spirit of gratitude for the way in which we rely on each other. And let's remember that together, we can create a world that is more compassionate, inclusive, and harmonious. Thank you.
As per youth group tradition, please rise as you are able and join us in singing hymnal 1064, Blue Boat Home.
Making our way by the lights of the heavens.
Okie dokie. I would like to just shout out a couple of people. We have John O'Neill on the piano over here. We have the lovely Dana Moore and Reverend Dr. Robin Tanner. I got it in order. And even though I don't know where she went, she's somewhere, and she told me not to give her a shout out, but I'm doing it anyways. We have Dr. Tuli Patel back there. I see her. She's over there. Who have helped to make our youth program run so smoothly and wonderfully that we somehow keep coming back to it. Also, just a little announcement. We have the connecting session upstairs library for newcomers, so please join, find out some more about our lovely community, and we'd love to get to know any newcomers. My phone locked. Okay, as we go back, you got it, yep. As we go back into the world, oh wait, pause. Everybody stand if you are willing and able. And you can take hands, grab elbows, whatever is comfortable. Now I'm on track. Is it on now? As we go back out into the world, let us remember that we are all connected, like threads in a tapestry. May we lean on one another in times of need, and may we offer our support to those around us. Let us go forth with open hearts, embracing the power of unity and recognizing the strength that comes from working together. May we be a beacon of love and compassion in our community, spreading kindness and understanding wherever we may go. Amen. Shout him out as our amazing guitarist. Oh my God, I have a lot of